Thursday, October 31st, 11:24 p.m.
Hey, I'm trying. I'm guessing I'm probably the only person who uses this number. So, it's kind of stupid of me saying who it is. I feel stupid about a lot of things. I've been working at this thing for a while. I cut the padlocks. A couple of the chains were welded. I had to cut through them. I used the pry bar and the claw hammer to pop open that last lock, the one that had that weird seal on it, and I'm gonna put the phone in my pocket, and I'm about to open this thing finally. All right. This is it. What's in here is about to take payment for what I want, and I don't think it's gonna be something I'll either live through or want to live through. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's there. Oh, it smells so bad. Oh God. Oh, the air. Jeez. Oh, that's foul. Oh, what? There's just a shriveled little dusty skeleton in here wearing a tuxedo, a stained and shitty old tuxedo. That's all it is. It's just a dead guy. Hey, Siegfried, it's so nice to fucking meet you, you asshole. So, is that it? Are you free now? Is that what I did? What's going on? Wait a minute.
This is not the final trick. This is not the final illusion.
Oh, wait. The black light. I bet this is like the candy box. There. It's drawn in invisible ink or some other kind of fluorescing pigment. This is one of those gate patterns from in the book. Siegfried was supposed to escape through this gate. It's his magic trick. That's how he did his magic tricks, but... Wait, there's a design. There's a pattern. It looks familiar. I see. There's a second design imprinted over the first. Someone painted a sign of warding over the gate and sabotaged it. That's the symbol that's supposed to stop evil and disrupt the beast's powers, whatever you want to call it. Someone sabotaged it. Someone made it so the gate didn't go anywhere.
The enemy voted.
And Siegfried went into the trunk and got locked up and couldn't get out.
Nemesis voted.
He was powerless to do anything because he'd become a servant of whatever thing he summoned. Siegfried couldn't fix the pattern because someone inscribed a sigil of protection against evil right in the middle of it. It's like that design I looked at that made me remember everything.
Remember.
I think I'm supposed to fix this gate.
Remember. Blood is the key.
I'm gonna just cut open my finger a little.
Blood is the key.
This bent piece of metal on the trunk.
Blood is the key.
I'm gonna smear out the sigil of protection.
Yes, real power. I reclaim my power. Recall. You will remember. Recall. Remember.
I know what the correct gate pattern is supposed to look like. I remember it from the book. It's like it's carved into my mind. I never remembered anything so clearly. It's like I have a picture of it right in front of me. Alright, I'm using my bloody finger to correct the mistakes in the pattern. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. back of the trunk just faded away. I'm just seeing blackness. It's just a doorway that goes forever into dark.
Enter our domain.
I think I'm supposed to go inside.
Enter us through the gate so that you may bear witness.
Okay, I'm crawling into the dark.
Bear witness. Enter and bear witness. Testify.
See. Oh, it's not just blackness. It's like a shaft. I'm crawling through a shaft, but the shaft is made up of steamer trunks, and they're all lined up in a row next to one another, standing upright like the one in the attic. And there are hallways made of steamer trunks. And Jesus Christ, they go every which way. It's a maze. I'll never find my way out of here if I go in any deeper, but I don't think I'm supposed to find my way out of here at this point. I don't think I am. I'm gonna try opening one of these other trunks and see what's inside.
October 31st, 11:52 p.m.
Hey, it's me. So I've been opening a lot of these trunks here, in this maze made of trunks. And each one I open, they're doorways into memories or moments that are just kind of trapped in time. I've opened so many trunks and I've seen so many things. I've seen the dead rise and tear Detective Morton limb from limb, ripping him to shrieking pieces. I've seen Eloise being choked to death in an asylum when Siegfried's arms plunged from the open gate
at the bottom of the candy box with a bit of rope
and tightened that rope around her neck. I have watched
the betrayer, Theodore Fulton,
sabotage the gate in Siegfried's trunk,
Siegfried is here.
trapping him forever within. I've seen him enlist Siegfried's disgruntled stagehands in abducting Siegfried trapped inside the trunk, chained up and screaming for freedom.
Siegfried is in here with us, Siegfried.
I've seen him load that trunk into a truck and flee from a Wyoming town hall.
in the middle of the night.
I've seen Siegfried scream and curse, trapped in his trunk, growing weaker and weaker and withering
And died.
and decaying. I've witnessed the world beyond. I've witnessed the darkness that goes forever. I've seen that the thing that Siegfried summoned into this world. I've seen that everyone it's killed is now part of it, trapped in an endless hell, fueling it. I've seen too much. I've seen more than I have time to say. I have borne witness. I have received testimony, and I have given testimony. And the pact is sealed for me. The pact is sealed for you, Angela Barnes. Testimony has been given and has been heard. And so the sacrifice is now offered, and now the vessel
Is open.
Angela, I just got your text. But you didn't need to send it. I know these words by heart now. They're the final piece in this ritual, this exchange of goods for services. Tell Edie I'm not in love with her anymore. But tell her I always will love her. No, you won't tell her, will you? You won't tell her any of this. Yeah, it's probably better for her if you don't. Leering in the dark, I hunger for life. I crawl toward waning light. What decays must be replaced. Darkness is the law. Blood is the key. I take back my power. I go through the door, and I enter a new house of
Flesh.
Friday, November 1st, 12 a.m.
Hello, I think you know who this is. It's frustrating to think that anyone of my bloodline would be so much of a coward as to not pick up the telephone when I call. Angela Barnes, you disappoint me. You knew I'd call. It should be no surprise. This is part of the arrangement we made. After all, we've discussed this so many times in your dreams that it's ridiculous for you to be afraid of me now. Very well. I've entered the vessel, but it deteriorates. I've done my best to keep Ryan healthy, but he is not of the bloodline and will not last long. Send a motor car post-haste and make preparations to dispose of his remains. Once I transition, I will make my way to the main road to meet you. You will find the road in excellent condition, and you will find the bridge as sturdy and functional as ever, regardless of what Ryan may have believed or told you. I have offered you, through a surrogate, true testimony of my power and of my history. Thus our contract is made, and the pact is sealed. Your daughter is avenged. You will see Edith walk again. You will see her smile. You will see her dance. And best of all,
her mind will not be polluted in the least
by any memory of Ryan or his incompetence. And neither will she remember all of your disastrous meddling in her life, which also brought her to the state she's in. But who am I to judge? I never was the best parent. I can't wait to meet Edith. Oh, sure, she's no spring chicken. But who am I to talk? She's young enough for my purposes, and I warn you, as we agreed, for the first year, she is mine. I keep my promises. She will come to no harm. She will remember nothing of her time with me. You will not search for her child-to-be. Doing so, meddling or interfering outside the agreements of this pact, will void any promises I have made and bring about dire consequences for you, and I promise for Edith as well. The pact is sealed. I'll be waiting for you. It's a great, big, wonderful world, and I'm free to roam it once more.
And I hunger for life.
End of messages.
You've been listening to Season 1 of Death by Inches, Emotional Baggage. The story was conceived and created by Walt Baticki of Creative Genus Audio. This series was a work of fiction and was not based on any real events or persons. All characters are fictional. Any resemblance to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. This series would not have been possible without liberal use of sound effects and music from freesound.org. That's freesound.org. They're a great resource for creators and deserve your support. Assets, both audio and visual, in variations of this project came from pexels.com and pixabay.com. If you enjoyed this program and would like to support the creator in future endeavors, please subscribe and follow through whatever service you heard it on. Share and like and spread the word. And do consider throwing a few dollars our way. Information on how to do that will appear wherever this program can be heard. The music you're hearing right now during these end credits is called A Grim Horror Atmosphere for Video Games and Movies by Universefield and was downloaded from freesound.org. The file number is 702863. Thank you to everyone at freesound.org, pexels.com, and Pixabay for sharing your sound, video, and art assets. Don't forget to come up with your own secret name and tell no one. If you find a discarded note lying around your house, written in your own handwriting and in a spiral pattern, seek proper help. Good night. Don't sleep.